Right now at 5, could a gas stove become a thing of the past? A federal commission is considering banning them.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good afternoon and thanks for watching News 8 Now at 5. I'm Amy DuPont. Roughly 1/3 of U.S. homes have a gas stove. A federal agency is considering banning them, calling gas stoves a hidden hazard. As News 8 Now's Emily Haugen explains, the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission believes implementing the ban will help address indoor pollution.
This also comes after an International Journal of Public Health study revealed that almost 13% of childhood asthma in the U.S. can be attributed to gas stove use. Dr. Todd Marr at Gunderson Health System says this research has been years in the making.
People with respiratory disorders are the ones that are at greatest risk. So people with asthma or COPD or any other chronic lung condition, that this could be an irritant to them and flare things up.
Making the switch to electric isn't always easy. It can be expensive, but Dr. Marr says you don't have to stop using it entirely as long as you can use it with your exhaust fan on or crack open a window. The CSPC said in a statement that it has not proposed any regulatory action at this time, and if they do, the organization says it will be a lengthy process. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Emily. In a blog post from early December, the American Gas Agency rejected the idea of a natural gas ban as a whole. The group argues natural gas bans can make housing more expensive and cut off access to renewable natural gas options. Cloudy today, a little bit chilly, relatively speaking. Let's send it over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Grau, who's tracking our temperatures today.
Yeah, cloudy indeed, and foggy as well at times. And temperatures today in the upper 20s to lower 30s, 31 in La Crosse, 32 in Eau Claire, 34 in Viroqua, also 34 in Prairie du Chien. So even though it was chilly, relatively speaking, it was still a little bit above average. So 7 of the 10 days so far this month, we've seen an above average high temperature. The exception was this past weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, a bit below average. All right, we've got a little bit of a concern overnight tonight. We've got a winter weather advisory, which does include some of our northern counties. I'll detail that in my main weather, but the reason is a chance for a light wintry mix, maybe some light snow or some freezing drizzle or rain in spots. Now, quiet right now, cloudy but dry. The precipitation is still over South Dakota. But that's a disturbance that I'll be watching later tonight and into tomorrow morning. And as we all know, it doesn't take much of that to cause some slick roads and sidewalks. Temperatures currently below freezing, 30 in Eau Claire, 26 in La Crosse, 25 in Viroqua, and 25 in Prairie du Chien. Forecast for tonight, clouds and fog, chance for some light snow and that freezing drizzle. And again, that could cause some slick roads and sidewalks. So I'm going to go an alert night, if you will, with overnight lows around 25. Temperatures could actually rise a few degrees overnight. I'll be back in a few minutes with more details about that disturbance tonight and the rest of the 8-day forecast coming up.
All right. Thank you so much, Bill. Well, money from last year's opioid settlement is finally reaching Wisconsin addiction treatment and prevention programs. The state's Department of Health Services has so far given out $9.8 million of the more than $30 million it received. That money will be used on education and prevention, making free Narcan and fentanyl test strips available, and grant funding to tribal nations. The emergency medicine doctor at Gunderson Health System says it's a step in the right direction, but there are still gaps.
It doesn't go far enough for things like medication-assisted treatment. In addition, inpatient treatment services only had, for residential treatment, I think $2.5 million was slated for that, and that won't go very far when it's spread across the entire state.
Dr. Eberlein says since the pandemic, opioid overdose deaths have been on the rise. He says increasing mental health services and prevention services can help people who are living with addiction. The Wisconsin chapter of the National Alliance on Mental Illness is expanding its services. NAMI's mental illness support groups will now be available statewide. The agency will offer free peer and family support groups each month via Zoom. NAMI leaders say these virtual services will be especially helpful for those living in rural communities. If you're considering signing up but you're in the air, NAMI's Wisconsin Executive Director says there are many benefits.
By doing support groups, you then feel you're not alone. You have the support of other people who are going through similar stressors, and you can share and provide that peer connection.
We will post more on how you can join these groups at news8000.com. La Crosse's Family and Children's Center is celebrating a major fundraising goal, one the nonprofit reached thanks to the community. The FCC met the $700,000 goal for its Matching Challenge grant, all thanks to 14 donors who gave $25,000 each. Those donations will help Family and Children's Center serve 4,600 people across the Coulee region.
We were truly amazed at the hearts of people, all responding collectively to make a difference.
Now, you can still donate if you'd like to help the Family and Children's Center. Visit news8000.com and there'll be a link to the online donation site. Construction is underway at Fort McCoy. Contractors are working on a new Transient Training Brigade headquarters project. That construction actually began last year in August, and it's expected to be finished next winter. The new headquarters will be mostly used for training troops for overseas service, but the expansion also includes more meeting space.
This will incorporate some private office space, open office space. There'll be some conference and training area, so it can provide that multi-use that we need for those soldiers that come here.
The budget for this new building is about $12 million. The Justice Department is overseeing the review of documents marked classified that were found in an office space President Biden used before he was elected president. A source tells CBS News the documents did not contain nuclear secrets, but as Deborah Alfarone explains, their exact nature and classification level are unclear.
During the North American Leaders Summit Tuesday, President Biden did not respond to questions about documents marked classified that were found in an office he used before he was president. The roughly 10 documents were discovered early November while the president's personal lawyers were packing up the office. The White House counsel's office says it immediately reported the documents to the National Archives, which took possession of them the following day. It happened about 3 months after the FBI executed a search warrant at former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago home for classified documents. He had refused to comply with repeated requests to return the material.
I wonder why the press isn't asking the same questions of him as vice president taking classified documents that they were asking President Trump.
Republicans are questioning why the discovery of the Biden documents wasn't made public before the midterms. And now that they control the House of Representatives, they are vowing to investigate.
We have a lot of questions for National Archives. They fall under the jurisdiction of the Oversight Committee.
Attorney General Merrick Garland has assigned a Trump-appointed U.S. attorney in Chicago, John Lausch, to review the Biden documents. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
A source familiar with the review tells CBS News the documents are located in a secured government facility. Once the Attorney General reviews the inquiry, he will decide whether there should be a criminal investigation by the FBI or even a special counsel. Still to come on News 8 Now, credit card rates are they're at the highest rates they've ever been. We're going to talk to you about how to prevent some debt. That's coming up.
Founded on hard work, dedication, respect, and integrity, we at Maxwell White understand the importance of home comfort. Maxwell White strives to provide our customers with a positive experience every time. Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Bag sale, 15% off. So I was thinking we could fix up a few things around here. New cordless drill, so we can finally hang those pictures. LED bulbs, that'll help with the electric bill. Picked up some toothpaste for us. Always need batteries. New coat of paint for the mudroom. And finally, something to unclog that basement sink.
The bag is back. Hurry in and get 15% off everything you can fit in the bag now at Menards.
Mike Glassmaker enjoys working at Park Bank because he can help with all aspects of his customers' banking needs. Mike also enjoys the heat, all kinds of heat. As a loan officer, he enjoys the personal attention he can give his customers. Mike enjoys the heat of brats and burgers and ribs and anything he can fit on his grill. So visit Mike at Park Bank in La Crosse to talk about your banking needs and heat. All sorts of heat. Park Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Who's on it with Jardiance?
Free. Jump. We're the ones getting it done.
We're managing type 2 diabetes and heart risk.
We're on it with Jardiance.
Join the growing number of people who are on it with the once daily pill, Jardiance. Jardiance not only lowers A1C, it goes beyond to reduce the risk of cardiovascular death for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease. And Jardiance may help you lose some weight.
Jardiance may cause serious side effects, including ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
A once-daily pill that goes beyond lowering A1C?
We're on it.
We're on it. We're on it with Jardiance.
Ask your doctor about Jardiance.
Sick of running out of hot water? The professionals at Maxwell White are here to handle all of your water heater needs. Our licensed technicians can install, repair, or replace any type of water heater with same-day or next-day service. Call Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
When stimulus checks were sent out during the pandemic, the personal savings rate in the U.S. hit a record. But since then, as Jared Hill found out, there's been a total reversal and credit card debt is on the rise.
I have $13,000 of credit card debt currently.
And for Jamie Fellman, that's actually an improvement. This past summer, she was nearly $20,000 in debt and shared it all on social media.
I have a lot of debt. It's partially because I was irresponsible with my money and partially because I was never taught how to manage my money.
I just sort of thought of it as this thing that was eventually going to go away. If I ignored it enough, maybe it would just disappear one day.
A new survey from Bankrate finds 46% of credit card holders carry debt, up from 39% last year.
And that debt is more expensive. Credit card rates are near their highest point ever.
Bankrate's Ted Rossman says the average interest rate is almost 19.6%. When you couple that with an average credit card debt of $5,500,
and you only make minimum payments, you're going to be in debt for about 17 years, and you're going to pay about $7,500 just in interest.
But Rossman says one solution is to transfer the debt to a new card with a 0% one-year introductory interest rate.
So essentially, the new card pays off the old cards, and then you pay the new card back at a much lower rate.
Fellman got a 0% card, increased her payments, and created a budget, sharing it all on TikTok in the hope of helping others.
On this side are my categories. On this side is how much I allocate each month.
What's been the hardest part along the way?
Learning how to have boundaries.
Feldman says she now has financial boundaries, and she's hoping to pay off all of her debt in a year. Jared Hill, CBS News, Brooklyn, New York.
The battle against inflation, as they said, making it even more expensive to borrow money. Just over the last year, those rates on new cards have jumped almost 23%. Well, coming up, Onalaska high schoolers are learning what it takes to make the best cup of joe and run a successful coffee shop. Stay tuned for that story after weather.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. Parts of the area, winter weather advisory. I'll explain why with my 8-day forecast after the break.
Our locally owned Carpet One has a huge selection of floors.
At prices just as good as those big box stores. But you don't need a talking dog to tell you that.
Well, at least big box stores are good for something.
Stop losing money through your old windows.
At Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, we don't only have the style of window you want, we have the type of window you need.
Look at the difference between our windows and our competitors. Our triple pane windows with foam help reduce energy costs, outside noise, and improves condensation resistance. Keep your hard-earned money. Call Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions today.
For a limited time, receive a free triple pane upgrade on select windows and 60 months interest-free financing.
Where will your new Chevy take you this year? Anywhere. Find new experiences, find new roads. Well-qualified buyers get 2.99% financing on all 2022 Silverado 1500 pickups or get $1,500 cash allowance on this Silverado with a 2.7-liter engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $3,250 total cash allowance.
I've practiced personal injury law for 4 years.
For 20 years.
For 32 years. But I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts.
And I don't handle divorces.
The law profession is broad and complex. I focus my career on one thing.
Helping injured people.
All I do every day
is help injured people get the compensation that they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
The Cane Street Community Garden is a fantastic place for the community to come and gather to help give back to anybody in the community.
You're with friends all the time. While you're with friends, you're also giving back to other people in need. And it's fun.
For a great deal on stain-resistant floors, go to Carpet One. Here to floor you. Carpet One Floor and Home. Save big and get special financing.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
A good cup of coffee can change your morning. Special education students in Onalaska are working hard to serve that up to other students and teachers. Ana Java, a student-run coffee shop, is located inside the high school, and kids from the special ed classes buy the product, open the shop, serve the coffee, apple cider tea, and hot chocolate in the morning, and then close the shop before classes start. All the cash they make goes right back into the business.
Our goal is basically just to make enough to continue the business and get our students the practice that they need and job skills and work skills.
Now, the coffee shop has been running for a few years now, but the students' teachers say it spiked in popularity when they started offering cold brew options. Students can get coffee on Tuesday and Friday mornings, and students deliver coffee to teachers on Wednesday morning. I could go for a cup of coffee right now, Bill. It's Tuesday. It's a little bit cloudy today. I could use that caffeine kick.
Yeah, those cloudy, dreary days, especially when there's fog involved. Hot cocoa or coffee or any kind of hot liquid, hot tea does a body well, doesn't it? All right, we've got some alerts in some of our northern communities. Winter weather advisories for parts of the area from 9 o'clock this evening through early tomorrow morning. So let's break it down for you. Again, a winter weather advisory for Dunn, Pepin, Wabasha, Buffalo, Eau Claire, Trempealeau, and Jackson counties. The reason we have a weak disturbance that's going to bring a chance for some light snow or freezing rain. Just some minor snow or ice accumulations possible, but it doesn't take much to cause some slick roads and sidewalks. So I'm going to call tonight and even the morning commute tomorrow, an alert night, if you will, due to that chance for some slippery conditions. We've got low clouds and fog. We've seen that for much of the day. Look at these temperatures, 31 at 12:24 this morning. About an hour and 15 minutes later, we dropped 11 degrees to our low of 20. Interesting this morning. 27 and 11 are the averages, 53 and 30 below are the records. Quite a range today. Cloudy, 26 out at the airport, 25 downtown. Visibility 5 miles out at the airport. Feels like 18 with a south wind at 5 to 10. 30 degrees in Eau Claire. Airport's showing some light snow, but that may just be because you have some thick fog. In fact, visibility down below 2 miles. In fact, 1.7 to be exact. 3-mile visibility in Black River Falls. And again, about 5 miles in La Crosse and Viroqua. 3 miles in Preston and Decorah. So again, temperatures not overly cold, but with that cloud cover today, kept temperatures pretty seasonable in the mid to upper 20s to right around 30 degrees. Winds are light or calm, so wind chill's not a big concern this evening. Now, overnight temperatures will be below freezing, so keep that in mind, because as that precipitation moves through, it could be in the form of light snow or kind of a wintry mix, perhaps some freezing rain mixed in as well. And that's going to be the trend all across the Boone area, and that's why things could get a little dicey overnight and for tomorrow morning's commute. All is quiet right now, just the clouds and fog. The precipitation right now is well to our west, but that will continue to make its way toward us over the next several hours as this little disturbance kind of races across the area, with that chance for some light precipitation. Sky Tracker will show that nicely after about 10 o'clock or so. Some blues and purples and pinks showing up on the model indication here, indicating that wintry mix, and that will linger into tomorrow morning as well. Maybe even some snow showers lingering through about lunchtime for you folks up around Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls up towards Ladysmith. And then dry as we head into Thursday, except for maybe a few flurries and spots, a little breezy as well, as winds will shift to the north and northwest. In terms of snow trackers, showing just some minor accumulations in our far northern communities. Ice Tracker, though, showing the possibility of some light icing across the region And again, that's why there could be some slick spots overnight. Temperatures tomorrow afternoon, mid to upper 30s, as I do expect a mostly cloudy sky, but maybe some peaks of sun, especially south. That's why you might see some 40s down there. Otherwise, mid to upper 30s as we head into central parts of the area, lower to middle 30s for highs far north. So for tonight, that alert night because of that chance for some light snow and freezing drizzle. Otherwise, clouds and fog, 25, but temperatures actually could rise a few degrees overnight. Light wintry mix in the morning tomorrow, otherwise mostly cloudy. Flurries and breezy on Thursday, 31, and then a dry weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday all looking dry. Kind of chilly Friday, but upper 30s by Sunday. And then a stronger system still looking like it's in the cards early next week. Chance of rain primarily or a mix on Martin Luther King Day, and then maybe some snow, especially around the middle of next week. So next week right now is looking fairly active.
All right, thanks, Bill.
Okay.
When we come back, somebody call Nicolas Cage because there's a national treasure to be found, the long-hidden treasure map that surfaced to entice treasure hunters.
Coming up Wednesday on News 8 Now this morning, after breaking barriers, one high school student hopes her football abilities will help take her to the next level of competition. And new job numbers recently released based off the report college degrees are losing their value. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. More News 8 Now is coming up after the break.
Continual growth brings new opportunities at the Board Store Home Improvements. Now hiring carpenters, window and door installers, floor or tile installers. Apply today.
Save money and sleep better during the PM Mismatch Mattress Sale. Twin starting at $159, full start at $249, and queen pillow tops as low as $399. Shop the Mismatch Mattress Sale today only at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
We're starting the new year with our biggest sale of the year at Interior Designs Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
Now's the time to make your dream home a reality with a home loan from Ultra. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we're here to help make it happen. With great rates and local servicing, a secure 24/7 online application, and an expert team. So take the next step and apply now. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what our members say. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Are you ready to make a change in the new year? At Your Home Improvement Company, we can help you turn your resolution into a reality. For bathroom remodels and energy-efficient windows, our team of experts can help bring your home improvement dreams to life. Act now for 10% off your entire project and get our great financing of 2.99% or 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2025. So call or go online today and let's make your New Year's resolution a success. Happy New Year from Your Home Improvement Company, where it's your home made better.
Save money and sleep better during the Mismatch Mattress Sale at PM Sleep Center. Choose from over 15 queen mattresses starting at $599 or less. Shop the Mismatch Mattress Sale only at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
Our Drew and Jonathan Scott exclusive, talking Double Daddy Duty and their risky new TV project,
Next ET.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Few things spark the imagination like a good old treasure hunt, and a big one is underway overseas. Officials in the Netherlands have published an old map believed to reveal where German soldiers hid millions in riches looted during World War II. CBS's Tina Kraus has the story from London.
If X marks the spot, that sound means treasure hunter Jan Hinsen could be getting closer. He says, I'm quite tickled. I've been searching this area for 30 years and have found some nice Roman objects, but I never knew Nazi treasure was buried here. The Dutch National Archive revealed the news, posting a treasure map online that was kept hidden for 75 years under the Official Secrets Act. This archives official says the red crosses show where 4 boxes of treasure are buried. Millions of dollars worth of treasure. She says there are brooches, necklaces, silver and gold coins, rubies, diamonds, lots of valuables. Modern-day explorers are descending on the Dutch town. which was on the front line in World War II, hoping to uncover the booty German soldiers looted after a bank explosion in 1944. The town's mayor says it's all pretty fascinating, but he's a bit afraid. I just don't want people to start digging haphazardly, he says, or it will get out of hand. Hinzen is still on the hunt. He says, I think it's buried here, and I'm not the only one because I already see some big holes in the ground. More clues in a race for riches that may never be won. Tina Kraus, CBS News.
Dutch officials got that map from a German soldier shortly after World War II and tried twice to find the treasure back in 1947, but they came up empty. Well, stay with us. A preview of what's coming up at 6, and Bill joins us one more time with tonight's forecast.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Happy birthday to us. We are 100 years old and still looking good. All month, take 23% off all furniture and 12 months to pay interest-free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Wisconsin. It's easy to take for granted how we warm up. But what if you couldn't warm up so easily? For many, it's a reality they can't ignore. Working families, elderly, disabled, and veterans struggling to keep their heat and power on in the dangerous cold of winter. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safe in your home. No one deserves to suffer when we can help each other.
Lane's Farm and Fleet is your hardware headquarters, your one-stop shop for quality name brand tools, paints, and accessories to help you get the job done, all at unbeatable prices. Like this 74-piece Milwaukee Impact bid set, just $19.99. Get $100 instant savings on a DeWalt 20-volt starter kit. These Best Air furnace filters are $8 off, and special buy Titebond Pro Grade caulk, just $2.99 each. Plus, we always offer Blaine's Best Price Promise, the guaranteed lowest price, or we'll match it.
Goodwill starts with you every time you shop and donate. Your support opens the door to new opportunities and creates possibilities for people with barriers to employment. When you shop Goodwill, you'll find home decor, clothing that fits your unique style, and other one-of-a-kind treasures. You'll also keep items out of the landfill, all while supporting job training, financial coaching, and more. When you shop at and donate to Goodwill, you open doors to possibilities for neighbors in your community. Goodwill starts with you.
Be comfortable this winter and save money on your energy bill. Warming Trends has stoves and fireplaces to fit your style and comfort needs. No power, no problem. Warming Trends has pellet stoves and radiant fireplaces and wood stoves that are not only efficient, but can continue to operate if your power goes out. Whether you're heating a room or your entire house, Warming Trends has the product you're looking for. Stop into Warming Trends today. Highway ZN on Alaska.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Happy birthday to us. We're 100 years old and still looking good. All month, buy a dishwasher or microwave and get the install for $23, plus 12 months interest-free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
We've got a lot of news coming up. Have you heard about the new website that does your kids' homework for them? Well, tonight we'll tell you about ChatGPT, the new artificial intelligence taking the internet and the classroom by storm. That's all tonight right here on the CBS Evening News.
And coming up on News 8 now at 6, it is a Midwest tradition. Ice fishing fans are hitting the frozen waterways. The Wisconsin DNR, though, wants everyone to think safety before stepping out onto the ice. We're going to have some reminders about what you need to do next at 6.
Clouds and fog tonight. Again, a weak disturbance will bring a brief period of light snow and freezing drizzle. So watch for some slick roads and sidewalks overnight and for tomorrow morning's commute. That's why I have tonight an alert night, if you will. Winter weather advisories for some of our northern counties. Otherwise, 37 tomorrow. A few flurries on Thursday with highs around 31.
All right. Thank you, Bill. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you at 6.